107.5 WGCI, the show's #1 for hip-hop and R&B. It's the best damn morning show in Chicago.
Yes.
Myself, the Destin Legend Leon Rogers, the beautiful Kendra G, the shortest damn man in Chicago, Kyle, and we have the lovely, my homie, Psychic Susan on the line. We actually got somebody on the phone line that wants to talk to you right now. Amanda, you there, baby?
Yep.
Well, go ahead, baby.
Hi, Amanda.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm doing good.
You're not good?
I'm doing good.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. So what can I help you with?
Well, I'm trying to figure out if I'm doing the right career move as far as, like, being a self-employed individual, or should I go back into, like, the workforce?
Okay, here's the problem, and don't take this personal. You know what? You're a great networker, and you're great with people, and I'm going to tell you why. You have 1,000 personalities for every person that comes to you. I like that. You're very good at that. There are people that just don't have that kind of personality, but you do. But here's the thing. Your management skills are a little laxed. You don't like to micromanage people and tell them when they're doing something that's not right, or if you have to fire somebody, you cannot do that. I mean, you could, but it's going to be real hard for you.
Right.
Okay, so if you're going to be self-employed, here's probably what I would suggest. Maybe you can hire somebody that you really trust and be very, very careful, and you are a little intuitive. You get that sixth sense. So please use your sixth sense to facilitate the right person that maybe could help you run your business.
Okay.
And do me a favor, you should always handle the checkbook. You don't leave that to anybody but you. You understand? You know I'm serious, okay? All right? It's one thing to have a manager, but it's another to oversee the finances. Make sure you're on top of that, okay?
Okay.
All right. All the best to you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Amanda. Bye-bye.
Yes, we got Psychic Susan.
Kyle, it's good to hear your voice. I love it here. You know that. You guys are my favorite.
Yes. So, Susan, I want to jump right in because last time you were here, you told us that Ron was not going to be the mayor next term. And then shortly after, he made the announcement that he was not going to run again.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, well, you just said he wasn't going to be the mayor again.
He's not going to be the mayor, and even if he was to run, he knew he wasn't going to make it. Because I'll tell you, I think there was a smart move that he did, and I'll tell you why. Because a whole can of worms would have been coming out, and he's not going to be in a position to really justify that stuff. I told you, he has not done a lot of things right for Chicago. Now, him leaving on his term, he could still be in public office of some sort, and it's not going to really taint him as much.
Okay.
Think about that.
Yeah.
So think how brilliant that was.
Let me ask you about Kanye West. A lot of conversation about Kanye West over the last few weeks with him and Donald Trump. So you're the psychic. Is Kanye playing us? Does he really like Trump? Like, what's going on in his head?
I think Kanye loves Trump. I do. I think there's a camaraderie, and I think that they look at things the same way. Everything is a business, and everything is how it can affect them and make it work for them. Okay? They're both two self-centered men.
Wow.
Okay? Well, you know, no, I like Kanye. I do. I really do. But his mood swings kind of remind me of Trump's.
All right. I got one more Chicago question.
Go ahead.
Jason Van Dyke, he was the officer convicted of killing Laquan McDonald, shot him 16 times.
Yeah.
We're waiting for his sentencing. Will he go to jail for a long time? What do you see?
Well, he's definitely going away. And the question you should be asking me is, is he going to be able to survive in jail?
Oh.
And honestly, I think it's going to be very tough for this man.
Really?
Yeah. I'm going to tell you, he's going to probably want to pray for death.
Wow.
I don't mean, and I'm not, wishing that on anybody, but I got to tell you. Prison is a whole different ball game, okay? They've got their own set of rules. Leon keeps laughing on something I said previous.
We won't say what you said earlier.
No, but I will
Prison
tell you.
is a whole different ball game. You're right. It is for some people.
Yeah. Read between the lines, would you? But No, honestly, I don't wish that for anybody because I'll tell you something. It's tough. But here's the thing. 16 times, he knew exactly what he was doing.
Right.
Plain and simple. You want to shoot somebody and you want to get them down, why don't you shoot him in the leg or something?
Right.
It was just totally wrong what he did. I mean, the guy, there's something wrong up there.
Right.
Okay? It was just wrong. 16 times, it does not justify nothing to me.
Right.
There was no reason to shoot this kid.
Yeah.
He is off. He is. And let me tell you, there's going to be a lot more people in prison that are going to be off. Think about that. Okay, we're going to wrap that one up.
Okay. Well, there you have it.
Rodney, what's happening, brother?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
How you feeling, man? When's your birthday, fam?
My birthday is May 29th, 1966.
Okay, so Susan's about to highlight. She about to read you.
Oh,
What's your question, baby?
My question is coming into the new year, I had some financial difficulties, and I just wondered if those financial difficulties will change. And also, do you see a love in my life coming into 2019?
Oh, I like that. That's a nice question. And you know what? You're a really nice man. You know, the reason you've had financial difficulties is because you're too nice. Sorry to tell you that. But you got to toughen up a little bit. I know that it's really hard for you to not, to be the strong, stern man. But you've got to learn to say no. This is why you're in the mess that you're in. Sorry to tell you. I see it on a 3-year plan. For some reason, I keep seeing 3 for you. So it's going to take you about 3 years to get it all underway, for you to pay down as much as you can. And honestly, if you want to change your career, you can, but I think you should stay with what you do and just really tune it up.
Okay.
Please stay, because you know what, honestly, you need to do things the way you want to do them. All right? And you're very happy doing what you want to do, but please learn to say no. Every time you say yes, you're taking on someone else's responsibility that really wasn't yours.
Absolutely.
You don't need it. Sorry. That doesn't make you selfish.
Hey, Rod.
I do.
Yes.
You got to stop tricking off on these hoes.
Yo, you know what's funny right now?
Y'all popping the bottles.
Yeah.
You got to stop it,
So
man.
how you do it, man?
See?
I was thinking that, he needs to strengthen up that pimp hand a little bit.
Yeah, man.
Pimp hand,
Nose load out here, bro.
And you're going to think I'm crazy, but you know what? I really want you to really, really focus. Well, I want to still talk about you. I want you to really focus on you without getting involved with another person. Did you ever think why I'm not meeting that person? Did you ever think that maybe universe is closing everybody off until you get it right with you? How are you going to be best for somebody else if you can't get it right and all together for you? When you start doing this, let me tell you, it opens up like Moses is parted the sea. Everybody then and everything is going to start coming and falling in place with you. So your guides are keeping all of these distractions away for a reason. And everybody that's listening, pertain it to yourselves as well. Learn that. Get in touch with you. Make you the best that you could be. Find that happiness with you. Then when you're happy and you're doing good, trust me, the love will come through. Okay?
Thank you, Susan.
That was a word.
That was for everybody.
It was for everybody.
That wasn't just for him.
It was. It really was. Okay? But thank you, Rodney.
Yes.
There you go.
So, Susan, let's talk about Halloween.
Okay.
So you said that there's some certain things that people should not do for Halloween, and please tell us.
Okay. Number 1, please don't go to cemeteries. It's respectable for the past, okay? For
Halloween?
the loved ones. Yeah, because, I really don't like when people go, oh, let's go to the cemetery. Let's go hang out there. It's not a place for anybody. It is for, well, a lot of people do. I mean, Kyle, they do. And they think it's all fun, and it's not. It needs to be respected, and you just need to leave it alone. The second thing I want to say is, please, and this is probably the most important thing, do not take your Ouija boards out, those who have them. Do not bring in, okay, come and get me, and if you're here, because seriously, you are inviting the portal to be open. And I'm going to tell you something, people, because if you do, you're not going to get rid of these spirits. Your life's not going to be very pleasant. So please, you don't know what you're doing. And I see a lot of people that act and think that they do, or they think it's funny, and it's not. And you can inherit them for the rest of your life.
Oh, wow. So Ouija boards really are real.
They're real, and they're not good.
Wow. Okay.
Okay? No.
Nah.
No.
Once I saw the movie, I was like, yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
I don't even know, like, why would you want to do that?
Yeah.
Right.
You know,
But curiosity kills the cat.
it
Some people
does,
just-
but you know what? Are you prepared to inherit something you can't handle?
Or get off you.
And then it's too late.
Right?
What then? Because they follow you everywhere you go. So it isn't just moving into another house and you got rid of them. This is everywhere you go. So please, dress the kitties for Halloween. And if you don't have kids, dress the dog. Pass out the candy. Go out to a bar. Celebrate. Go to a costume party. That's what Halloween's about. You don't need to do anything more than that.
So now let me ask you a question. With
Yeah.
that being said, and,
Yeah.
and this may sound crazy, but
No.
I want to ask you. You said no to the Ouija boards, but what about certain costumes? What about certain elements of costumes? Do you invite things by, let's say, people that go out and be like a demonic, dress up as
You know,
demons and
it's
stuff? Do you invite that with that, or?
A great question. God, I love your question. I'll be honest. I just, I'm listening to you, and would I dress as that? No. I don't want anything tainted that represents a negative entity, even of thought. That's a great question. I love it. So, well, sometimes you can. Yeah, sometimes you can. I mean, I'm not against, you want to be the Joker or Batman, and you want to do that, and you want to be the bad guy, that's fine. But that's fine. But, if you're going to be on a demonic entity trying to pretend you're that, you know what? Think of something else. We all have creative minds. How about doing something creative that people say, oh my God, what a great costume. I love it. Just think about it. Put some thought into it. But I love the question because you know what? You got me going. Would I be in a costume like that? No. It's funny. When I was a little girl, you've got me thinking, Leon. My mother always used to ask me, what do you want to be? I always used to pick the angel or the fairy. And I always wanted the wings. I just thought of that. Thanks for taking me back in time here.
Yeah, because my youngest daughter,
Interesting.
my daughter's always wanted to be princesses
See?
and stuff. They've never
It's sweet.
thought about being witches or anything like that. Or if it
you
was
wanna
a witch,
be
it was like
Glenda,
a good witch. Yeah.
Like Glenda,
Yeah.
okay, that did good. So I like that. But even as a kid, I never took anything bad. I didn't want that.
Yeah, I think they're needed. I think that's good spirits.
Oh my God.
Well, I think if you want to please your man, go ahead and do that.
Nobody else can come on this show anymore.
I guess
Psychic Susan is dog. That's our dog for life.
I guess you know what? That's your way of getting your candy.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God. A couple of things before you go, Susan. Let's give out the email address for people that want to make appointments only. The email is for people that want to make appointments only.
Right. If you want an appointment with me, I recommend you email me at SROWLEN at hotmail.com. And that's something, because if you're going to just email questions, I hate to tell you, I'd love to answer everybody's questions, but I just get too many and it's just bombarded. I'm sorry.
Right.
So, and I do want to say that. And I also want to say a special shout out to Kiana and Chantra. I loved you women. You were so nice, and it was a pleasure to do a session with both of you.
Why are listeners got to have names like Kiana and Cantrip? We got listeners named Jessica too, Susan.
Yeah. See? I know.
They
I
didn't
know.
pay. Susan said, Kiana and them dropped that bag
Well, yeah,
to get that
Kiana
reading.
and Chantra. I love her name. That was a cool name. Also, I'm going to be appearing at the Wilmette Theater on Sunday, November 18th with the lovely Jennifer Weigel. Jennifer will interview me, and it's good. I'll take questions from the audience. So if you can make it, Sunday, November 18th at the Wilmette Theater in Wilmette.
Gotcha. Well, we love you, Susan. Thank you for coming. Just real quick,
love you.
People sometimes wonder if there's spirits around them. What ways can we know if there's someone like around us in the spiritual world?
When you feel you're not alone.
When you feel like you're not alone?
It's nice. It's a comforting thing. And like I say, our loved ones are with us, even though sometimes we can't see them. They are with us.
Okay.
So don't get afraid. All right? I mean that. I wish you a lot of love. Happy Halloween to all of you. Love being here. And all the best.
Yeah, it is.
Love you guys. I mean it. Really, really nice.
Yes, we do. Don't go nowhere.
TT, do you love me? Are you riding? What's going on, baby girl?
Hello.
Yeah. You mean I
Hi,
wasted
how are
that beautiful ass intro for you to just be like, huh? Girl, stop playing. When your birthday, baby?
61288.
61288. So we got Susan the Psychic here. What do you want to ask Susan?
I want to ask Susan a question about my career. I'm in a crossroads on what I want to do, and it's like I want to do a lot, but I just really don't know what it is that I should be doing.
Well, I see so many. All right, two things that I see. You're very creative, and you also are very nurturing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so any
That is true.
yeah, but anything in the medical field would be really good for you, or in the teaching field. You're very good with older people, children, and animals. So funny. I'm getting all of this nurturing all over you. Seriously. But you would do well with that. Whatever it is you do, try doing it by yourself because you're better when you do your own thing. If everybody, if you're going to work for a company, you're sitting in a meeting, you're going to take your pad and your paper and you're going to write things down and you're going to find out what they all want. And then you leave the meeting. It's like, okay, I know what you want me to do. Now leave me alone. Let me go do it.
That is true.
Okay. All right. Let me ask you. Give me some choices that you're thinking. I'm going to help you and narrow it down. What is it that you're thinking that you want to do?
I want to be I'm right now currently in school to become a nurse. Right now I'm a medical assistant, but I also want to open up my own business, like maybe not necessarily a beauty spot, but like a after surgery care place.
Oh, nice. Okay. Here's another thing I want to say. Look into business or nurse practitioner. You need to step up. A nurse is great, but nurse practitioner would be great for you because then you're going to have more freedom to do what you want. And if you wanted to open this up down the line, you're going to have the credentials to do it and partner up maybe with a doctor.
Oh, my gosh. That is exactly what I've been really pondering. Okay. And it's really been on my spirit. Wow.
There you go. So there's your confirmation. So that's what I want you to do, but you've got to go the distance in your education. Go for a nurse practitioner. Okay?
Okay.
Girl, you know you trying to open up one of them rooms when them girls go get their fake booties done. So they can brush and recover. You know, a bunch of strippers trying to get that work done. You finna open up the little house for them to hang out till they heal. You ain't fooling nobody.
Why not? It's a demand for it.
Yeah, see? I know. Omar is here.
Oh, my goodness.
Wait, are you talking to me?
Are you really considering that?
I am.
Oh, my God.
It's called a recovery house. Omar knows.
That's why you need the doctor.
You need to hook up with Rodney, who called in earlier, and get some of his hoes, because I know they keep paying for that work.
Rodney paying for all that.
Then he gonna send them right to you. There go your business partner right there. Omar has spoken.
That's funny.